On EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Pepsi Center in downtown Denver. Tonight, it's the Denver Nuggets taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. The T-Wolves begin the game with the basketball. To Conley. Here comes the screen. Five to shoot for Minnesota. Conley. Nikola Jokic, he's never made the playoffs, but upon further review, he is a special center.
Got that 5-year extension for $146 million, and I'm willing to say this, he will be one of the future centers in the game.
Conley into the front court, down just a couple. Nikola Jokic sends it away. They've got it now. Denver ball right now. Here comes the screen. To Jokic. The pass set it all up.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Conley into the front court. Trailing by 4. Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
To Jokic. Oh, Nikola Jokic. Down low Towns. Knocked loose. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Murray with it. They lead it. 4-point game. Nikola Jokic matched up with the former Wildcat. The drive right to the basket. Full throttle right to the basket for the deuce.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Conley. To Towns. Scores from the post.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
It's Denver's ball. To Aaron Gordon. Porter. To Jokic. Denver with 4 to shoot. Oh, Nikola Jokic. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Towns to Conley. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Jokic. Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it. Gobert. To Towns. Jokic snares the rebound. has a chance. Deep two there, won't go. Across the timeline, it's Conley. 10-6, our score. Nothing going here on that drive. Conley to Towns. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Nothing going here on that drive. Trying to cash in, off the mark. Well contested.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
Into traffic, but no good. Murray into the front court. The score 10-8 to Jokic. To Caldwell Pope. Towns. Karl-Anthony Towns. 3 for 4. Good start.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Jokic against Karl-Anthony Towns. Able to convert inside. Conley into the front court. It's 12-10. Here comes the screen. To Conley. To the rim. Flushes down the slam.
In an era where big centers often get devalued, Karl-Anthony Towns is a true foundational player. He can function as a traditional center, but also can show you quick moves around the perimeter and knock down that three-point shot from deep.
Shot from the lane won't go. Conley. To Towns. Scores and the foul. Rudy Gobert. Count the basket. And now a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Rudy Gobert trying to cash in on a three-point play. Not the best career mark, 62%. Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Denver's got it. Jackson to Gordon. To Caldwell Pope. To Aaron Gordon. Caldwell Pope. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Rudy Gobert sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Has a look. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Towns. Karl-Anthony Towns. He's now 5 for 6.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Jackson with it. Down 3. To Gordon. Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves. Great feed. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Working the outside to Reggie Jackson. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Conley. Anderson, they get it down for Towns. Nothing going here on that drive. Good on the layup.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Jackson with it. Down 5. Draws the contact. And Jordan will go to the line to shoot 2.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
DeAndre Jordan at the line. First one, count it. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Conley into the front court. Leads 4. That's out. Last touch by Mike Conley. Nuggets have the possession. Jackson. Probing the defense. And hits at the line. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. The shot clock expires. Conley to Towns. Gets a look. Can't hit.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Across the timeline, it's Conley. Up by 3. From the painted area, won't go down. To Jackson. Reggie Jackson. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
T-Wolves with the basketball. Conley to Towns. Nuggets have it. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Conley into the front court. Down a point. To Gobert. And look out.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
To Reggie Jackson. Has a chance, and he buries it on the step back. Jay, this move continues to evolve since the days of Allen Iverson.
It does so much, Ed. When you step back east or west while maintaining your dribble, look at all your options. Number 1, A hezzy, you look at the rim, the defender jumps, you blow by him. Number 2, maybe a crossover in the same direction you just came from to throw the defender off. Or number 3, a raise into an easy jump shot. It's easy when you have this bag of tricks.
And when the game's on the line, that's arguably when it's most dangerous. The first quarter's complete. The Nuggets in front. Good start to this one. After one quarter play, on to the second period. Jay, neither team was able to get control to start this one.
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast. And the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
Trying to cash in. The shot by Murray, no good. Conley into the front court. They trail by 1. Pass there, taken away by Denver.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
To Porter. And he hits.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. Minute gone by in the second quarter. To Towns. Jumper's good.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognized how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
Has a look. Murray's shot won't fall.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Gets it in the left corner. To Porter. Short jumper stays out. Minnesota with the basketball. Conley to Towns, down low. Top of the key to Kyle Anderson. Rebound reeled in by the Nuggets. Murray with the basketball. Leads just a point. Oh, nice swat.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
It's Minnesota basketball. Conley against the former Hoya. To Kyle Anderson. And he's going to the line to shoot 2.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First try at the line, no good. Second one's good. Splits the pair.
Good shot.
Murray into the front court. He'll run the offense.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
To Porter. With a drop step. Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Rivers into the front court. Down 2. Nothing going here on that drive. Austin Rivers. Down low, Towns. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Murray with it. Looking to make something happen.
Hey, watch the screen left.
To Aaron Gordon. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Slams it down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Here comes the screen. They get it down for Towns. Ah, the monster stuff. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for 2.
I could see the beads of sweat forming when he had to put the ball on the ground there. You still got it, though.
Timberwolves have the basketball. Austin Rivers. Takes stock of the floor. To Towns. Has a chance. Knocks it down from mid-range.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going in.
Anderson. To Towns. The Wolves down to 4 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc for 3. Austin Rivers is going to get a chance at 3 here. Career mark of 64%. And he connects on the first free throw. Second and 3 is good.
Oh, yeah, we'll go right back to it.
Hits all 3 free throws. Nuggets with the basketball. Reggie Jackson against Karl Anthony Towns. To Jokic. Shot from the lane won't go.
Hey, switch that down. Hey, left.
To Towns. Lays it up and in.
Shot, boy.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Jackson with it. 5-point game. To Jokic. Here comes the screen. Jokic to Jackson. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Another follow, still no good. Another follow, stays out. To Gobert.
Gotta shoot that. Gotta shoot that.
Deep 2 there, won't go. To Jokic. Rejects it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Gobert. Austin Rivers. That'll get out of bounds off one of the T-Wolves. New blood coming in for both sides. Jackson with it. Down 3. To Jokic. Here comes the screen. Nikola Jokic, defended by Towns. To Reggie Jackson. Another chance. And scores, plus the foul. DeAndre Jordan, another strong finish. Going to the line for a chance at 3.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
DeAndre Jordan at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Add one more to his total. Conley. To Towns. Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets.
When it's a tight game, those missed opportunities on the road make it tough.
Caldwell Pope to Jackson. Down low, it's Gordon. Yes, Aaron Gordon. He's 2 for 2 now. Conley into the front court. Down just a couple. To Towns. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Nothing going here on that drive. And he finishes at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Gobert. Towns. Stuffs it down with authority.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Nuggets have the possession. To Jokic. Surveys the floor. Sizing up the defense. Jokic to Gordon. Aaron Gordon stuffs it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Can't connect from in close. Jackson with it. 2-point advantage. To Jokic. Here comes the screen. Jokic. Stuffs it down with authority.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Conley. Nice pass to set things up.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
Jackson with it. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. Now a timeout here for the Timberwolves as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Conley to Towns. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Nuggets. Big finish at the rim.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
T-Wolves at the controls going up the floor. Knocked loose. Nuggets have it. Throws it down. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Conley into the front court. Margins 8. Pass there, taken away by Denver.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
The quarter comes to an end. The Nuggets enjoying a nice cushion.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Nuggets are feeling comfortable at the halfway mark. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Denver Nuggets. The Timberwolves were in need of a bit more scoring if they wanted the halftime lead. Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Game track. Steals.
What you see on the screen is how this team put itself at a disadvantage. They definitely have some adjustments to make for the second half.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Murray into the front court. The lead stands at 10. Trying to cash in. Add 2 points to the board.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Minnesota at the controls. Conley to Towns. Murray with the basketball. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Short jumper won't go down. Across the timeline, it's Conley. The deficit now up to a dozen. Screen coming. Over to the right side. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Jamal Murray. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Rudy Gobert. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
The true measure of Rudy Gobert comes on the defensive end. He was all-NBA defensive first team and was tied for the lowest opponent field goal percentage at 43%. You ain't getting by that.
Jokic. To Porter. Gordon. Off the mark. No good. Conley. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Denver ball right now.
Hey, watch the screen left.
The shot no good on the drive by Jokic. Another follow. No good.
Here's the beautiful thing about having a bad game. As long as it says W in the win column after the game is over, then nothing else really matters. You've done your job.
To Gobert. Doesn't get the bounce. Murray into the front court. His team on top by 8. No good. Conley into the front court. He'll run the offense. Mike Conley. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Jokic. To Caldwell Pope. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Caldwell Pope. Good offense beating good defense. Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the basket.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Conley. Here comes the screen. To shoot for Minnesota. Down low for Gobert. No good. Murray with it. It's a 9-point lead. Jokic to Porter. Caldwell Pope to Jokic. Whoa! What a finish!
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Conley. And stuffs it home. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Jokic to Porter. Jokic to Caldwell Pope. Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it. Towns to Conley. Towns to Conley. Mike Conley. He's now 4 for 6.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shots. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Porter to Jokic.
Screw right, screw right, screw right.
And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. The Timberwolves have the basketball. Conley. Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets. Jokic to Aaron Gordon. Rudy Gobert swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
No good and no foul. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats are tough. You got to make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
To Porter. Caldwell Pope. And a throwdown.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Conley into the front court. The deficit now up to 13. Here comes the screen to Kyle Anderson. Off the assist.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
It's Denver's ball. Jackson to Jokic. Has a chance with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
To Conley. And he throws it down. Rudy Gobert with the slam.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line, because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. His guys down 11. Here comes the screen. Down to Gobert. And count the basket.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Jokic to Caldwell Pope. Down low Jokic. Runners good there.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
T-Wolves with the basketball. Conley. Shot from the lane won't go. The follow won't go either. To Reggie Jackson. To Jokic. Jackson to Jokic. Gordon buries it on the catch and shoot.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Austin Rivers.
Come on, you're right. Come on, you're right.
5 seconds to shoot.
Cut it.
And the rebound claimed by Denver. Denver's got it. Jackson. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Deep two there, won't go.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Anderson to Rivers. The Wolves down to 4 on the shot clock. Nothing going here on that drive. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he's live. I'm watching it happen in person.
To Caldwell Pope. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Able to convert inside. Rivers with the basketball. Trailing by 14. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
To Jordan, down low. DeAndre Jordan, look out.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Knocked loose. He's on the deck. Great sacrifice. And that one out of bounds off a nugget. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Austin Rivers to Towns. DeAndre Jordan with a piece.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Trying to cash in. And the rebound taken by Anderson. To Rivers. Count the basket inside.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Jackson with it. Shot clock turned off as they try to extend the lead. Screen coming. To the basket goes Jackson, but his shot won't fall. Reggie Jackson, 4 out of 10. Desperation shot here from half court. That ends the third quarter, and the Nuggets feeling good right now. The Wolves with the basketballs. We start the fourth quarter, and they're not totally out of it just yet, but you'd have to say they have lots of work to do to get back in this game.
They probably have to put together some kind of 10-0 run to get back in this ballgame, but this is when an opportunity has a chance to become magical. I've been part of it, and I've seen it happen so many different times. Just because a team has been dominating you the last couple of quarters doesn't mean that you can't start believing in yourself, that you can do anything you want to do on the court at any given time. You watch, once you start to believe, you'll get back in this game.
Murray into the front court. Up a dozen. Here comes the screen. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Has a look. Missed that one. His coach cannot be a happy camper.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
Nuggets have the possession. Nothing going here on that drive. Rudy Gobert able to recover with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Gobert. Fires the 3. Defense was ready. Tough shot for Austin Rivers. To Porter. Denver with 4 to shoot. 4-3. That'll humble the rookie. Porter Jr. off the mark. Rivers to bring it into the front court. His guys trail by 10. To Porter. Rudy Gobert. Huge block. Minnesota with the basketball. To Gobert. Austin Rivers. They get it down to Gobert. Stuffs it down with authority.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
To Porter. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Here's a chance from long range. Can't get the bounce. Rivers into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Gobert to Kyle Anderson. And it's rebounded by the Nuggets. Here comes the screen. Jamal Murray picked up by Rivers. Rudy Gobert snatching it out of the air. That's out. Last touch by Rudy Gobert. Changes coming from both sides right now. Denver with 4 to shoot. From long range. That won't go. Rivers with the basketball. Margins 8. Pass there, taken away by Denver.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Jordan. Oh, big finish at the rim.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Rivers to bring it into the front court. The deficit now up to 12. To Towns. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Austin Rivers. Gets a look, can't hit. Murray with the basketball. Lead is 12. Karl Anthony Towns pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Towns. Anderson.
Here it is.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Short jumper stays out. Rivers into the front court. They find themselves down 10. Screen coming to Rivers. Anderson to Towns. 5 to shoot for Minnesota. Here's Towns. Off the mark. Nuggets with the basketball. Here comes the screen. Probing the defense. Rivers with the basketball. Trailing by 10. To Towns. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. To Jokic. To Gordon. Aaron Gordon stuffs it down.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Conley to Gobert. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
To Jokic. Jamal Murray gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
It's Minnesota basketball. Conley down low for Gobert. Nothing going here on that drive. Rebound taken in by the Nuggets. To Aaron Gordon. Caldwell Pope. Jamal Murray, guarded by Towns. To Gordon. Jokic. Message received. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
A shot no good on the drive by Conley. Gordon. To Jokic. Oh, it's going the other way. 5 seconds. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. With that, he's 5 for 9.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Timberwolves have the basketball. To Towns. Rebound taken down by Denver. Caldwell Pope to Jokic. And it's going the other way. 5-second count. To Conley. Goes to the right side. To Conley. Gobert. Nice pass to get things going.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Murray into the front court. His team on top by 8. To Aaron Gordon. And the finish at the rim.
So many concerns about his strength and, more importantly, his durability. But he looks solid on that play.
To Towns. And he's going to the free throw line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Mike Conley, couple of free throws on the way. A career 81% free throw shooter. Nope, first one does not go. Missed the second one as well. To Conley. And 2 points to the board.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
To Caldwell Pope. To Gordon. Aaron Gordon at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 69% at the line. And hits the first free throw. So he hits the first, misses the second. Conley into the front court. His guys down by 9. Here comes the screen. Conley. Missed it. It's the Nuggets who come away victorious as they take care of business at home. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Nuggets got the win in a nail-biter. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Denver Nuggets. The Timberwolves lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment. And while they didn't win the game, they could have won a dunk contest. They put down plenty of slams in this matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Game track. Field goals.
This was a matchup in which solid shooting was prominently on display. I definitely enjoyed it. Like I'm loving enjoying all of these highlights right now. Great job of effective, efficient scoring from these squads.
Player of the game.
Easy choice for player of the game. No one else made as big of an impact in this matchup. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.